G'day mates, welcome back to my tranquil corner of the internet, where we explore the most relaxing games out there. As always, I'm your fluffy VTuber host, Koala Chills, and today we'll be brewing up a review of Wanderstop, a game about tea, trauma, and trying to keep it together when life's gone absolutely pear-shaped. So grab a cuppa, settle in, and let's take a wander into this one. Picture this. You're Alta, an undefeated warrior who finally met her match, got absolutely wrecked, and now has no clue on what to do with herself. Instead of facing her problems head on, she does what any of us would do. She runs away and starts working at the tea shop. Wanderstop is a cozy narrative adventure developed by Ivy Road and released on March 11, 2025 for PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. It's a blend of slice of life, storytelling and team-making simulation, with a strong focus on burnout, self-reflection and personal healing. Basically, it's Stardew Valley if instead of farming, you were emotionally processing your life choices. Visually, Wanderstop is an absolute treat. The art style looks like a storybook brought to life, filled with soft colours, hand-drawn details and a dreamy atmosphere. It reminds me of a cozy animated film, the kind you'd watch on a rainy Sunday arvo with a warm blanket and a bicky. But don't let the cozy aesthetic fool you. This game gets deep. It explores burnout, loss, and the struggle of redefining yourself when your identity is tied to what you do. It's like the game looked at my past self, working overtime and running on caffeine, and said, "You need therapy, mate." The game also introduces quirky characters who each bring their own stories, from the mysterious Borrow, the tea shop owner, to a cast of travelers dealing with their own problems. It's a reminder that everyone's carrying something, even if they don't show it. At the heart of the game is its team-making system, which is way more intricate than I expected. You're not just tossing a tea bag into hot water and calling it a day. Oh no, you've got to gather and dry tea leaves, use an elaborate brewing system, get the perfect combination of flavours, and serve it with the right vibe. It's the kind of task that feels peaceful once you get the hang of it, but if you're expecting to just chill and vibe, be prepared to do some actual work. One of the most powerful aspects of Wanderstop is how it explores mental health, burnout and self-discovery in a way that feels natural and deeply personal. This isn't just a game about making tea. It's about what happens when someone who's always been strong finally slows down and starts dealing with their emotions. Alta's journey isn't just about running a tea shop. It's about confronting her past, processing trauma and figuring out who she is beyond being a warrior. Her story highlights something a lot of us can relate to, the feeling of losing yourself at work, responsibilities or expectations until you don't even recognize who you are anymore. The game doesn't sugarcoat mental health struggles either. Alta experiences moments of anxiety, self-doubt and exhaustion, and the game gives space for those emotions without rushing to fix them. Instead, it just lets you sit down and acknowledge them and slowly work through them just like in real life. The game doesn't sugarcoat mental health struggles either. Alta experiences moments of anxiety, self-doubt and exhaustion, and the game gives space for these emotions without rushing to fix them. Instead, it lets you sit with them, acknowledge them and slowly work through them just like in real life. The game doesn't push a "just get over it" message like some other media. It embraces the messiness of mental health. Sometimes healing isn't about finding all the answers. It's about taking a deep breath, making a cup of tea, and figuring things out one step at a time. The music in Wanderstop is composed by C418. Yep, the same bloke behind Minecraft's iconic tunes. And let me tell ya, the soundtrack delivers. The gentle piano melodies, ambient nature sounds, and soft orchestration make it feel like you're floating through a dream. There are moments where you just stop and listen. The sound of leaves rustling, the clinking of teacups, and soft conversations in the background. It's all about immersion, and this game nails it. Alright mates, it's time for the chillometer. This is where I rate a game on how relaxing it was for me. From 1, more stressful than the magpie swooping you mid-spring, to 5, as peaceful as a lazy Ava nap under a gum tree. For me, Wanderstop lands at a 4 out of 5 on the chilometer. From the moment you step into Alta's quiet little tea shop, there's this overwhelming sense of calm. The kind of peace that makes you want to wrap yourself in a blanket, sip a warm drink and just exist for a while. The hand-painted visuals feel like flipping through a storybook, with soft warm tones that immediately put your mind at ease. The gentle melodic soundtrack flows perfectly with the game's pacing, creating an atmosphere that's cozy yet contemplative. Even the simple act of making tea becomes a form of meditation, forcing you to slow down and be present in the moment. But what really sets Wanderstop apart is how it balances relaxation with emotional depth. It's not just about feeling cozy, it's about processing emotions in a safe space. The game understands that true relaxation isn't just escaping stress, it's about facing it in a way that feels manageable, comforting, and even healing. If you love narrative-driven indie games with rich themes, Wanderstop is absolutely worth experiencing. It's a game that encourages mindfulness, asks you to slow down, and might even make you think about your own work-life balance. But if you prefer your cozy games with a little bit less complexity, you might find this one a little bit too much effort. So what do you reckon? Have you played Wanderstop yet? Or are you planning to? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe and ring that bell for more chill gaming content. Until next time, stay cozy, stay chill, and don't burn the tea.